Okay, guys. First, this is Simon with Trading Perform Coaching. First homework assignment I want you all to do with the power triangle chart is I want you to go find everywhere you have a blue and orange triangle. So this is from 11.6. Okay, and you'll see that we're all above the 200, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to look at both places and see where the response is. But you'll see once we have momentum, right? So we have momentum or balance, right? So see how on this gold, this is balance. We don't have downside momentum, we've lost upside momentum, right? So on the turn, let's use that as close to the blue channel right here. Double triangle right there, long. Just follow me. Okay, you already know the other setup, so I don't have to highlight each one of them. Okay, see how this is, these are all mid-channel trades. So just go observe. How do they work? How do they work? Right? You'll notice they require a 2-bar stop to get them to go. Okay? Notice how your shorts work when you get the double triangle. Right? And then notice when there is not a blue triangle with the orange triangle. Okay? My suggestion would be is you stick to the double triangle. Why? Because of this. Okay? Who cares how many trades you do get? It's how many stops you miss. Right? So this is back when it was very, very difficult. I'm going to keep this brief. So this is 11.1. Okay? So see on 11.1, this was that nightmare day where we came in and it was just massive volatility just jumped. Right? So watch. Now I'm going to keep the focus exactly where I tell people it should be. So bell rings, 8:30. Orange, blue square. No telling if you could have gotten it. Orange, blue triangle. Excuse me. Notice orange triangle by itself over here gets stopped. Notice orange blue at the top of the channel gets stopped. Notice orange blue between the 4th and the 5th. Up, long. Now notice you've slipped under the 200, right? So it should work on both sides. See this? We're in the middle now. We've lost momentum. So now we're looking for orange blue. Orange blue for a scalp, orange blue for a short. And that's the end of the day. Okay, so if you go back and look at those, again, I'm going to assume you didn't if you shorted this here, you got stopped. It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So put in all the other knowledge that you have. I'm not eliminating any algos out of this mix, but if you go back and look through that day, right, and you're looking for orange blue, okay? So, and in the morning, so hypothetically, if you trade off the open, trade 1, trade 2. Notice I'm not putting any rules around them, I'm just counting. Trade 3. Your day should be done, right? Here you are up here. If you took this in the mid, you're stopped. And then you grab this long over here, which should more than pay for that, and that's 12.08. I really would not be trading past that. Okay, so now come to the next day. Watch. That was a Friday, and Fridays are usually kind of funky anyways. So here's Monday morning. Ding, 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 bell rings. 8:37. Double triangle. 53. Double triangle. I would not go long into the top of these channels. And I would probably only be looking long in this circumstance. And knowing me, because I get pretty aggressive, I probably, not in the top of the channel, but impulse move, I'm looking for the shorts, right? Maybe I took that, but if you did, you got paid. Balance, 200's in the middle, you got paid. Still balance in between the middle, paid. Okay, so what I need you to go look at is, see this? Oh, if you took this, you got stopped. Just, I wouldn't take it when it closes right below the 200. That's the only exception to the rule I would make. If you get the double blue, usually, though not always, the first trap bar closes back in, and when it closes back in, it has pretty big velocity. The stop should be on that single bar alone. So again, here's another example. See how you get this? But if it stops, so I wouldn't take that into the top of the channel, but I would take this over here, and it's a tight stop. It's that body of that bar, right? This is coming off the 200. I would take that. Oh, that's already 2:30 in the morning. So if you go back and look and you cut it out before the afternoon, what you ended up with was, sorry, I got over focused. What you ended up with was the 851, the 830, and that was it. This was a slow roll down. If you look, that started at 10:16. It just lasted an hour of slow grind, right? There's not much else to say about that. If you traded into New York lunch, you got that. But I'd have been done. You got paid already on this day. If you look, you got paid 1, paid 2, right? Both of those are over 30 points. A good day. You don't have to have a million trades, right? And then come to the next day, right? That was 11:4. So Mondays are usually slow anyways. So come into 11:5. Normally I would say in the morning, hey, I would look for wider range, better trades on this day, right? So we open up, we're clearly in trend, right? So if you look in trend, so make the separation if you're aggressive. See, how does this work out? How does this work out without the blue one, right? You got to make those decisions. But if you took double blue and you had to get towards the bottom of this channel, your first trade is right here. That's your first trade, and you did get paid, okay? And start differentiating, like the orange square works quite nice when all 4 channels are above the 200, right? And where you want that to come off of is you want it to come, really you want it touching the 4th channel. If I were taking momentum, I'd want orange blue, okay? When you're down in the 4th channel and all 4 channels are above, orange by itself, look how it works, will be my suggestion, right? Orange, blue. But what you'll see in almost all of these, if you focus your energies there, is that most of these are paying you, right? And I'll have this attached to the auto trader by the end of the day so we can see, hey, just take this, hey, just take this. Like here, this is a great example. I know it's in Asia, right? Long, stop, single bar trap back in. Okay, now come to the next day. Again, the bell rings, ding, 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 ding. Okay, you're above the 200, you get the orange signal first, not orange, blue. Orange, blue, pays. Orange, blue, pays. All 4 channels are above, I'm not looking to short. Now I can trade both sides here, right? So orange by itself pays. I don't know that I would have taken that. I would not have taken this for sure. I probably did not take this. So I'm just sitting here at this point. All channels are above. Orange paid. So if you think about this for a second, right, and you program this, think about it from mechanical. You have to think about it both from a location standpoint and mechanical standpoint. But if I think about it from just going, hey, I want the orange blue, right? So let's go back for a second, right? I want orange blue. So let's go back here for a sec. So I'm focusing on one thing, even though there's a bunch of signals on my chart, right? And what I'm focusing on is orange blue. And the question I'm asking is, if I highlight all of these, is what happens after I get these orange blue trades, right? And what I want to know is over a long period of time, if I get orange blue, right, what kind of risk can I put on that? Because I know they move afterwards, right? If I get orange blue, I can see that these trades move. I don't have to have anyone tell me, right? I don't have to have anyone tell me that they work or don't work. I can see with my own eyes, right? So this is a failure at the 200. This pays, this scalps, this pays, and by paying I mean it doesn't stop the first bar behind it, right? And that's the end of the day. This stops, that scalps in again. You're all up. You're looking for the long, which is this over here. Okay, come in the next day. Bell rings. This is actually before the bell, but orange blue. Orange blue stops on top. Orange blue pays. Orange blue pays. I wouldn't short it up here. Orange blue pays. Orange blue pays. Now, let's go to Friday, this past week, so should we all remember it a little bit better, right? Ding, 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 bell rings, right? Again, I'm gonna have to decide how I trade it exactly, right? But just go look. Orange blue pays. Orange blue pays. Orange blue pays. That's the end of your day, right? You caught all those trades off the orange blue. So please, go do your homework on the orange blue. I sent out the chart. It's called Power Triangle. Okay? Moving more and more towards what doesn't stop us pays us, right? And the orange blue is really, really powerful. So I'm off. I'll talk to you later, guys.